Hello, my wonderful viewers. Welcome to my platform. This is Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of coming across this channel and you like what you see after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to get notified each time I upload a new video, even those without notification. Here we react to all forms of videos, international and local. Every Saturday by 2 p.m. we have our interaction section. You are free to call in to air your opinion about the happenings in our society. Invite your friends, share my videos with your families and colleagues. Do not keep this information to yourself. Myself, I will be sitting down here to watch this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section and leave our comment, our opinion about the video we watch constructively as we watch this video, my people.
Nnamdi Kanu to be pardoned. Okay? We are looking for unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. So those illiterate that are thinking that we need Nnamdi Kanu need pardon, Nnamdi Kanu don't need pardon. You can only pardon somebody according to the Nigeria context when the person is convicted or so. So we are not talking about pardon, but we are talking about unconditional release. It can be anything, can be amnesty, can be anything. So we are not looking and agitating for Nnamdi Kanu to be pardoned. It is not about pardon. So those of you who are using the word pardon should desist from using word pardon. We are not looking for pardon. Now, I am going to bring a video of Malami. And I want everybody to listen to this particular video of Malami. And then there is something, I don't want this particular broadcast to, to take long. I want our broadcast these days will be very punctual, like straight to point. Bah! We don't have time for stories. You know that I am very busy with my campaign. Our campaign is not all this kind of campaign you do in Nigeria. So very soon, my official campaign flag off will start, and you are going to be seeing posts and posters everywhere of me, both in the street, both everywhere. You are going to be seeing my posters for those who live around here. All right. So we are going straight to the point. One moment. One moment. Now, let us go to 45. First of all, we are going to go to 45. You see, when we talk about the prescription of bandit, calling bandit terrorist, I told you people that it was a wrong thing. I said what the Nigerian ought to do is to prescribe Fulani herdsmen, Meyete Allah Kotal Hore, or whatever they call them. These are Makban. These are the people that are the terrorists. And from that particular Meyete Allah, you have the herdsmen, you have the terrorists, you have the bandit, you have whatever, depending on the crime a particular group choose to commit. So you don't go and call a crime, criminal, a terrorist, because banditry is different from terrorism. Banditry is different from terrorism. That is why Oyibo people call it bandit, okay? And so you cannot proscribe bandit. I told you people that when you proscribe bandit, it means that everybody that is armed robber is a terrorist. What it means is that if you go and become armed robber, you are already a terrorist. And that is a, I don't know what to call it. It's a misplaced priority or so, but it was a very wrong thing to do. But the only reason why they did it, that way is to also cheat you, is to protect the main terrorists under which these bandits are operating. So now, instead of the Nigeria government to proscribe Mayete Allah, they now proscribe the crime of Mayete, one of the crimes of Mayete Allah, which is banditry. So they cheat you. And every time you say Fulani don't have brain, every time you say Fulani don't know anything. But look at the way they are using the brains of 200 million people in Nigeria, including those who call themselves professor of law. The vice president of Nigeria is a professor of law. But look at how Fulani use their brain. How can you, as a professor of law, you allow the government to proscribe banditry? Banditry is a name of a crime. Banditry is a name of a crime. And bandit is the person that commits the crime of banditry. Okay? Do you understand? Bandit is the name of a person that commits the crime of banditry. So they come, but then the person that is committing the crime of banditry is being shielded by an organization called Mayete Allah. And they sponsor them, they protect them, they shield them, they give them all manner of protection, including arm them. So if you want to proscribe the people, you go to the root and not the person, or not the name of the crime. Now I'm going to tell you now how difficult it is to differentiate who is a bandit and who have committed the banditry, and how can you say the person is a terrorist. I want you to watch by yourself. Even the Attorney General of Nigeria cannot differentiate or cannot explain how to know when person is a terrorist as a bandit. Now I want you to listen to him, because this is the issue I raised. Our own is that when something happens, we don't just come to talk. When something happens, we say it the way it is, and then later on, we will have something to defend and, vindicate us. We will always have a reason for our opinion and what we say to be vindicated. And I have come today. You can imagine since I said that thing, since I was explaining the issue of, proscribing a bandit was a scam, a bandit was a scam. When I said it, today, I have come because anything I say, anything I do, one day, God will bring the same person who did that thing. He will say something I will use to judge him and vindicate myself. Now, I want you to watch this.
The police have the information.
Everybody had the information, and then the necessary publication of the Gazette will follow. Will come up very soon, associated with the judgment. Effective, simplicity, and inherently in its own right, without necessarily awaiting the gazetting process. But the gazetting process is part of the process associated with the formality of it. So, in effect, with the pronouncement of the court, the existence of effect associated with the judgment had taken automatic effect.
So they are to be treated like terrorists now.
No,
okay.
And the military have that information. The police have the information.
Everybody had the information.
Okay.
And then the necessary publication of the Gazette will follow. Will come up very soon. So everybody is on notice, and the formations are accordingly notified.
Look at that, Attorney General.
So
look at
which group falls under that category? How do you?
This is where the problem lies. Which group falls under that category? You can't prescribe a crime and call a crime a terrorist.
Identify them.
Well, identification of bandits first and foremost is the fact that they bear arms and bearing arms, they constitute a force challenge to the national security.
Okay, so one of the how to identify them is bearing arms. You see, armed robber, you are already a terrorist in Nigeria. That is when a nomadic man become Attorney General. This is the mess you see.
Inclusive of the security of the Nigerian citizens. So bearing arms is a component of it. And
bearing arms is a component of it. In quest to protect the interest of Mayete Allah, because the only people that they're supposed to have prescribed is the group called Mayete Allah, which now breed this terrorist.
Then perhaps using the arms to now cause havoc, to now kind of force security challenge to the national territorial integrity of the nation, among others.
Because you see the bandits involving in kidnapping, involving in cattle rustling, involving in invasion, involving in so many nefarious activities. So there are segments of them who do not kidnap. There are segments of them who do not do cattle rustling. So the question is, how do you, for the security operatives, the guidelines on how to identify them, or anybody that is seen as bandits, is prosecuted or is treated in the arms way?
A country of 200 million people, professors everywhere. Look at what is going on. In just because they want to protect the main terrorist. Look at what is going on. When this thing happened, I raised the alarm. I corrected Malami. I try as much as possible to correct Malami, but what are the job of the so-called media warriors? Their job should have, when we make something very important, they should be sharing it for public awareness. They don't share it. They don't share it. But let us post something that someone name is Njoko. You will see it everywhere. That is the job, assignment. The assignment we should have as people fighting for Biafra is the assignment of exposing Nigeria. When this kind of thing happened, I came out, we make it public to put pressure to correct them that the people that they need to prescribe are the Mayete Allah, not bandit. I defined bandit. I differentiated the bandit and the banditry and terrorist, and urge this man to do work. And the thing that is paining me is that you have professor of laws in Nigeria, like everybody is a PhD holder, everybody, and nobody were able to come out openly and say, how can you prescribe bandit? Nobody can talk, even if they know. Nobody can come out and say, how can you prescribe banditry? Now, to explain how to differentiate that banditry as a terrorist now, it become a problem. How to identify a bandit to be as a terrorist become a problem. Now, it becomes a problem because it doesn't make sense. But do you know, Fulani will turn any clock anti-clockwise to protect their own people. And that is what they have done here. So, and the point is that it does not matter what he answers. You don't have a say. You should be worried. This is the Nigeria we are fighting to live. Now, I want you to listen to how he was blabbing, because what he prescribed, he know he cannot even defend it. I want you to watch.
In the use of arms and force, and perhaps forcing a security challenge, you understand, with a view to perpetrate kidnapping, insurgency, and associated are the major components of it. So bearing arms, making life miserable for the Nigerian citizens, in the sense as well, opposing a challenge to the national security of the nation, constitute a serious threat to the well-being of the nation.
The
territory
and that is terrorism.
And it has to be checked. And it is in line with that the court had made pronouncement.
Right.
And then we guided by the pronouncement.
You see? Hey.
There are always kidnapping here and there. If they kidnap, what is the policy of the federal government on issues of negotiation for ransom or to release Nigeria?
If you kidnap using force, using arms, you have qualified as a terrorist.
Hey, when they hear them, if you kidnap, you see, I said it. Did you hear them? If you kidnap using force, using arm, you have become a terrorist. So what? Oh my God. Have you seen what happened? You see, I was the first person to raise alarm that these people are committing all manner of scam only to protect Meyete Allah. Okay? I told you that what they prescribe is the name of crime, banditry. Today he is telling you, if you kidnap somebody using force, you have become a terrorist. Only in Nigeria would kidnapping turn to be a terrorist or terrorism. When you kidnap somebody, you are already committed terrorism in Nigeria because they are struggling to protect the people that are actually terrorists. That is what is going on. So the Meyete Allah, sponsored by the federal government, the group, they are the terrorists. Now, within them, you have the banditry, the people that commit bandit and all that. They don't want to prescribe them. They want to prescribe one of their crime, which is called banditry. I raise this alarm. No Nigeria is talking. No Nigeria is talking. Nobody. Nobody is talking. Look at how Attorney General is struggling to defend the prescription of bandit. I have never heard anything like that. It is very absurd that in Nigeria, this is why you can, if you study in Nigeria, your paper is zero. Your paper is zero. Look at what Fulani is doing to you, subjecting you to international disgrace. If you say you come from Nigeria, you study in Nigeria, they will subject you to aptitude tests, even as a professor. Go to any university in the United Kingdom as a professor from Nigeria, they subject you to another test because of this nincompoop here. How can you come as Attorney General of a federation? You cannot define terrorism. Chai, we know that there is no universally accepted definition of terrorism per se, but then United States set example. That is the definition, the intent to commit and whatever. But how can you? Because what Nigeria did is to change the name of bandit from the English word to become terrorist. Or so and then the name of the crime of bandit is banditry. So they changed banditry to terrorism. I'm telling you that is what happened. Go and say it anywhere. What Nigeria did is to change the English word of bandit to terrorist and banditry to terrorism. That is what they did. So they just changed the English name of bandit to terrorist. You understand? So they changed the crime name to terrorist, and then banditry is now terrorism. And they say if you kidnap, you have become a terrorist. So they also changed the name according to, of course, the content. What constitute the terrorist will now be kidnapping. So if you are a kidnapper in Nigeria, you are a terrorist. So they have just changed Fulani, nomadic Fulani, who didn't qualify to become Attorney General of anywhere, is now changing the name of crime in English to terrorism. Banditry is now terrorism. Bandit is now terrorist. Do you get me? Now, The crime of bandit now, he want to explain what constitutes banditry. He said, kidnapping with force, you have committed terrorism. I did not say it, but I saw this from the day one and I raised that alarm. And the post is still there. Today he has come to explain. He cannot explain. He cannot defend it. He can't. How can you defend something like that? You can't defend it. But you know what is amazing there? Everybody kept mute. Nobody is talking. Nobody is talking now. Do you not have a senior advocate of Nigeria here? The human right, this one there, the human right, that one there. Everybody was clapping. Oh, they have proscribed bandit. Wow. And they even raised the motion at the floor of National Assembly. The senators were debating. You must proscribe bandit. You must make bandit terrorists. Hey! These people were defending this particular motion to make bandit terror. And you know what they did? Who know whether it is for somebody from their people did it? So you know what they did? Fulani pretended as if, they don't like it. They were muzzling small, and they know that if they proscribe bandit, what it concern them? The terrorists, which is the Mayete Allah, is still there. Okay, so did it stop them from going to meeting in Asoro? No. So the Fulani, the terrorist group, is still there. But if they have proscribed Mayete Allah, that Mayete Allah prescription will stop the bandit, will stop the herdsmen who carry AK-47, will stop the terrorists themselves, will stop the criminals themselves, will stop also kidnappers, because they are the one committing all these crimes under McBan. Now, what do? They prescribe the name of the crime. So when they say bandit is now terrorism, the banditry now will now change from banditry to land grabbing. With the same gun they used to do the banditry, it becomes land grabbing. Okay? Are you telling me that when you go to a village and kill the entire village, are you committing banditry? The answer is no. No. The answer is no now. You are not committing bandit. You are not a bandit now. Bandit is only those who kidnap and commit crime to get economic gain. That is the simple definition of bandit. Okay? You want to commit crime, kidnap somebody to make economic gain. That is banditry. So when you come to a community, kill them and go. You are not a bandit. What are you? You are a terrorist, but who? Under who? Do you have a name like bandit? Is bandit the name of your organization? No. Okay? So what is your organization? Now, the question I want to ask you, when they were proscribing IPOB, did they proscribe agitators? Did they say, because what you just heard now, what happened now is just like between IPOB and agitator. So the government of Nigeria proscribed agitators, but not IPOB. I am telling you. But all agitators, mostly the agitators are agitating under IPOB. So they leave IPOB and proscribe agitator. No, I'm telling you. That is what happened. You don't know. I can even break it down to elementary level for you to understand me. What I'm saying is that what the Nigerian government did is that people were shouting, oh, IPOB is a terrorist, IPOB the terrorists, proscribe them. And then another person come out and say, no. The agitators are the terrorists. The people agitating are the terrorists. And then the Nigerian government go to court. And then they say, okay, Biafra agitators are proscribed as now terrorists and not IPOB. I am telling you, that is exactly what they have done. But is IPOB a terrorist organization? The answer is no. Every freedom fighting movement, some state will want to proscribe them. It can't work. Self-determination is not a crime anywhere in the world. So what did they do? They proscribe the crime of the people and leave the group that is actually sponsoring the people to commit the crime. So when you want to proscribe organization, you don't proscribe the people that are committing the act, or you don't proscribe the act they are committing. Rather, you proscribe the people that sponsor them to commit the act. So in this case now, who is supposed to be proscribed? McBan. Under this McBan, all the terrorists in Central Africa come to Nigeria to operate. So when you proscribe McBan, it means that everybody who is under them is a terrorist. That is what it means. So that when they come to Nigeria, we will know, we will hold them responsible. But that is not happening. Let us listen to him.
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now I will say bye-bye.